I was Googling some career opportunities, and I thought, it's in Vegas. I might as well be a stripper. However, I realized I don't have the skill to, be a stripper because I don't have any experiences. So, and I decided to, what about start with some stand-up comedy? What's the difference between the stripper and the stand-up comedian? Well, stripper take their clothes off and get paid for it. I take my dignity off and I get paid for nothing. It's just like modern, like work those days, like, they want you to start with an internship, an unpaid internship. What you get? Nothing, experiences, and of course you're losing your time and dignity off, like I am doing here, right here, and you guys laughing at me while I'm not getting paid. I don't have dollar bills throwing at me, sadly. So I grew up in China, and then you guys know that as we all grew up with idioms, right? Stories about having your dream crush, when you find out that the Little Mermaid actually died in the end, she didn't get married to the prince. Yeah, so in Chinese we have some sort of idioms like this as well. And one thing is that I always grew up with a story saying, if one person gets successful, even the chicken and the dog will prosper. And I believe that really, really young, that if I become so successful, my family will prosper. However, my dream broke when I went to a restaurant. And I realized, when one person gets successful, the chicken and the dog are eaten. So when I went to America, and I find out that, in America, we have our own idioms too. Our own idioms that one person gets successful, the chicken and dog also get successful. We also call them the Kardashians. And then, so every time I look at my wallet and I'm looking at, I am so broke. And then I just, in my family gathering, and I look at everyone, I just be like, oh, Jesus, if one of you guys just makes that damn sex tape, then we will all be rich and famous, man. Look at Kim Kardashian. She made that sex tape is raising an entire family just so rich and famous because of the sex tape, Jesus. So, that was why I am here, not being rich and famous, because none of my family are brave enough just release that damn sex tape. So I was keep looking for a job, basically, I'm not rich, I'm not famous, therefore I need to get a job just like normal people, which sadly. So I finally find a job, and then on our first day of training, they were training about safety issues. I never heard of that in China. Safety issue, if you having an active shooter, you gotta run, hide, and fight, to having the active shooter, which is absolutely crazy how to worry about that. In America, we got guns. So if we if you having an active shooter, you don't just run, hide, and fight, you shoot that shooter back, dude! And also, just if there's a coworker, Jimmy, that you don't like, you shoot that shooter back, you shoot Jimmy, and then be you eliminate the population. You say, sometimes people say you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself as a villain. Who say you cannot be both at the same day? What if you get in trouble? Well, I got a gun, I shoot myself in the head. You take the shooter out, you die a hero. You take Jimmy out because Jimmy is pissing you off. You take yourself out to avoid jail time. And I finally realized this is why America, people have 5 to 6 kids, but they are still not as populous as China or India. Why? Because children get killed off before they ever able to grow up. And however, you know, and I find out this is how America control their population. Thank you very much.
That was Kelly Lou, aka fucking